Hi, this is Travis Jancy with Abbott's Cleanup and Restoration, and welcome to another episode of Property Rescue. In this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the fire that recently came in, and you'll see some behind-the-scenes video of that. And from there, we'll go to Erie, Colorado, up north of Denver. There was a monsoon rain that caused some significant damage to a crawl space, so we'll get some video of that. Then we'll go to a golf tournament, so some marketing and biz dev. Hammersmith, which is a property management, HOA type of management company, they give us a lot of work, and they invited us to that golf tournament. And then lastly, what we'll do is we'll go to the tech meeting in the morning at Abbott's. You'll kind of see some behind-the-scenes video of a birthday party for our Director of Finance, Marissa, and then we'll also celebrate a little bit more with her at the Abbott's Forum. So you'll see some cool drone video and videography there, and here we go. Here at a recent job site from the monsoon rains we had yesterday, and what happened was just a major storm came through the metro area, and certain cities got hit, certain cities got missed. This city in Erie, just north of Denver, got hit really hard, and the water was running down the street here in this residential neighborhood, and they said it was probably like 2 or 3 feet deep. And this house is a little bit lower than the street, so all the water ran from the street down into this house and flooded the crawl space, and had about 3 feet of standing water in this large home here. And so what we did was we get all the water extracted out of the crawl space, and we're setting up drying equipment. We also had to remove some wet insulation and some of the trash and stuff in the crawl space. Typically crawl spaces aren't the cleanest spaces whatsoever, so what we do is we make them look like they're brand new and clean, and so the indoor air quality is good, because when you have a flooded crawl space, if you don't take care of it right, what's going to happen is you're going to have mold growing, and that's going to spread throughout the house, because the crawl spaces are basically the lungs of the house. So whatever's in that crawl space is going to be up in the home as well. So this homeowner unfortunately had that much damage in the crawl space, but fortunately they called us, and we're on the job site here taking care of them. And we even sandbagged the front of the property here for them, and I'll show you some of that here in this video, and then we'll show some kind of behind the scenes video of the job and what's going on right now. So here we go. Are working, removing the insulation from the affected areas, bagging everything, and then taking everything out. We'll finish extracting the water. We do have some temporary drying equipment set up now. We're going to be setting up a high-powered desiccant at the end of the day here. Once we pull all the wet insulation, we'll get that set up, and it'll be probably about a 5 to 7 day dry out, and maybe a little bit longer depending on if there's other flooding that goes on here too. So we're going to have to monitor our drying equipment since this is kind of in a floodplain. And you can kind of see here in this video, you can even see the tilt of this driveway. The street's up here, and here's the house. So the water just came right down into the home, and that's why we had those sandbags out there and helping them prepare if there is something else that happens here, that hopefully we can keep the water from going back into the crawl space from all the rains we're having here in the afternoons in Colorado.